Good morning. Let's play some chess. 15 minutes, 10 seconds increments. Here we go. Let's see if we can handle our time management better than yesterday. Yesterday was horrible. All right. Hmm. We play the bishop out, something like this. I'm not really familiar with this setup, but let's break the pin. And I don't know if we want to play c5 or not. Probably we will. Now he brings the bishop back. Okay. So he's losing some tempos there, but that's not the end of the world. That's a nice square for the knight. Let's recapture. And now comes the bishop. Let's get the knight out and get ready to castle. That looks fine. Depending on where the bishop goes, I want to play h6 or not. So the bishop goes there. Well, is that a problem if it takes the knight? It's annoying if this is coming in. We can develop the rook like this. Yep, the knight comes in, but there's not really a problem with that. We just castle, and then everything is fine. And on takes, of course, we take with the pawn. And yeah, everything is looking fine. I do want to move that bishop back because I want to push that pawn at some moments. Of course, I can take. I can also go here. But that's probably... No, that's possible. It is possible. But I have to take this with the rook. And now, of course, I have two attackers on the knight, so the knight is actually hanging now. If I'm not mistaken. Ooh, all right. That's aggressive. Let's slide the bishop back. And do we trade pieces? I mean, that pawn is actually hanging now. I can take that pawn. I think I will. yeah, I mean, it's a free pawn, so let's take it. I'm not sure what the queen is doing there. All right, so we have options to go here now. We can also go here. And here, or here. Queen will go there. Well, we have 14 minutes. Here, and what if the rook comes? What if the rook comes? Can also go back all the way. I'm just happy that we have taken a pawn. What about this? I think that he wants to recapture with the knight. That's what I think. So I can go there just to, you know, just to have the bishop there. I mean, that's a pretty nice bishop. Now let's take. And maybe we want to start pushing the pawns or target that pawn. That's also quite weak. So yeah, I'm thinking about a couple of things. This comes first to mind. But my queen is an undefended piece there. So what about just pushing the pawns? Or target the pawn and try to undermine that pawn. Something like this, and then we go here. Yes, that was to be expected. Let's go. Where do we want to go? Oh, well, I can go here. And then we just exchanging the pieces, which is pretty fine. I can also go here. And then here and here. Rerouting. I can also go here. That's also an option. But I do help my opponent a little bit with getting his pieces on the better square. Now that knight is also quite annoying. You know what? I think I'm going back for the time being. Let him take. double my pawns. That's okay, because I am going to win here these pawns. Now these pawns are coming. It's just that's just a fact. You know what? Let's put a rook behind the pawn. And here, okay, then we go here. It is what it is. And we go back like this. And I think I want to go here. Oh, he has options now actually of going here. But that's not happening. Let me think. Well, let's do it anyway. So we are offering a queen trade here. Of course, takes. And now we do want to win back those pawns. And we want to start pushing this one. I haven't played this in the best way. That's for sure. And I want to bring my king. My king needs to help. Now this is a move that I think helps me. Now let's push the pawn. It's now time we need to push it, because now we can. Yes. Now that rook wants to come in. Maybe with check. So maybe we also need some lufts. Let's kick the knight out. Actually only can go here. And then I can gain another tempo. I also see this fork, but that's not a fork at the moment. Now I can take, I can also push again. Where is the knight hopping? Maybe here. But then I can take. That looks good. Let's push the pawn. Knight goes there. It's tricky. It's a tricky knight. Well, we can bring the king now. That's fine. Rook cannot come here because of the bishop. Now we are ready to take back the pawn. Hmm. Well, um, that's a little bit annoying. Do I really need to put defense on that, or do I just start pushing the pawns? Hmm. Well, I can go here with the bishop, and but then he is able to push that pawn. Hmm. That is quite annoying. I can also go back with the rook, but that is a little bit of the same. Um, hmm. Now, on the other hand, if I allow that, so what if I take, and I don't know, he takes with the knight or the rook, either piece. Uh, I just go here and I take another pawn. I mean, and if the knight takes, well, I just go here with the rook, and I'm also picking up that pawn. So, yep, so we close down the file. And now, ooh, that pawn is rolling. Okay, so he takes with the knight. So now what do we do? Do we go here? Let's see, where is the knight going? It can go here. Can't go here. Maybe it goes there. I don't know. Thinking about going here. Knight goes back. Do we take here? I think we do. I think we do. Now if I take, knight can hop here. That's a fork. But I want to go here. And if you take the rook, I take the rook. So we are both taking a rook. Right? Or I'm just going to push the pawn. But that will drop a bishop. Let's do this actually. So we go here. And yeah, what we want to do is do this. So takes, takes, if that happens. Right. So now let's see, because At this moment, we are completely winning, but only if we find a way to promote the pawn. I can go here with the rook and just start pushing it. That's an option. I can also try to get behind the pawn, but that's going to be difficult. What about if I just start here? And just start pushing the pawns. So here, maybe here, here. Well, then I do have this move, right? Now, what my opponent has, he has this check, actually. And that is also winning a couple of pawns. So maybe this is better, but that loses a rook. So, but on the check, I will... Ooh, that's also not really what we want, actually. So here, check here, takes, push. I think he has to sacrifice the knight for it, but then he takes another pawn. I don't know. That's not really good. Then I'm more inclined to playing that move first. Can also give a check myself just to see where the king is going. But I'm not sure if that is helping me at all. It's not easy. So I'm actually thinking that this is a good option. That if he gives me a check, I go here. He can give me another check, then I go here. Kind of hiding. Yeah. Maybe that's what we need. Because we need to preserve the pawns. I cannot allow all the pawns to be captured, so we have to be a little bit careful about them. All right. Now let's see. So my bishop is under attack. Now, so we can go here and start pushing. And that drops a piece, and that's not good enough. So, what do we want to do? Well, I can go here, set a little trap, then knight takes, and then I go here, and then I can recapture with check. It's kind of fancy. Well, what's the benefit of doing that? Well, then I have the rook in or yeah, I don't know. Rook is going here. I'm going to lose that pawn as well. Well, you know what? Let's actually play like that. That's okay. I think. So we want to reroute the bishop here. And of course, if knight takes, then I can use the pin and recapture the piece. Maybe he wants here. That's what I'm noticing right now, actually. And apply more pressure on the pawn. Yeah, he's playing strong moves here in the in the in the endgame here. He's showing some good moves. Now there's no way I can protect that piece, protect the pawn. Oh, this is not good. This is not looking good. So, what we need to do, we need to start pushing the pawns ourselves here. Let's go ahead. Let's start pushing the pawn. Okay, so we go here. And let's start pushing. I mean, that's all we can do at this moment. I messed up somewhere. I did mess up. And I'm not sure where, but we did messed up, and that's quite annoying because it is annoying. Let's go here, here, it is what it is. All right. So here, and then hope for the best. He has it covered actually, but all right. We are not playing for a draw, right? Okay. Only 3 minutes left. All right, so we go here. This is what it is. Knight here. Do I need to worry about anything? Let's start pushing the pawns. Just push the pawns. Here. And I don't think we can actually win this because because he can sacrifice the rook here for the queen, and I don't think I have enough here. I only have 3 pawns left. 3 against 4. Yeah. Well, here. No, that's not an option, of course. I cannot go here if the check is delivered here. No, in that case, we have to go here. It is what it is. We messed this up somewhere. Oh. But that's fine. Let's go here, I guess. Knight here. Let's give a check. Make a queen. Take the rook. Now first we take the knight actually. So king moves somewhere. We queen. Rook takes. Rook takes. Pawn moves. Then I take the knight. But then he can queen. He doesn't have to. Interesting. Yeah, and I cannot go here to stop the pawn because of that annoying knight. But I can go here. Probably I have to do that. King goes there. Okay, well let's first make a queen. Take stakes. But the guy is queening. I cannot stop this. Or can I? Take stakes. Here, yeah, I have to go back with the rook. That I'm just in time. And I have this pawn, but that's all I have. That's all I have. Now, if he doesn't push the pawn, he does, then I have to go here. I have to stop that, and I have to take the knight. Can I save 1 pawn, or is this a draw? Is this a draw? So takes. Well, we have 4 minutes. It's probably a wise decision to what's it called? to save the knight. You don't want to lose the knight. That's fine. Now I want to go here and here. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Oh, let's push him. And let's take. Or not. Do we take? Or do we push? Is he in time to stop the pawn? No, he's not in time. So if I push, takes here. Ooh, ooh. Or do we take? Take. And just start pushing the other pawn. Push. Push. Yes. Yeah. That's it. Now let's give a check. And we can actually legitimate him. So check. And he resigns. That was not easy. That was a tough one. Let's see the analysis. Because I think I messed it up. I had those passed pawns in the middle game there, but I couldn't find the right configuration there. Let's see. We played with a 77.8 against 75.5. Again, not really a very strong game by me. Oh, and we were actually, if you look at the graph, at some moment we were completely winning, but we gave it back. And then in the end game, it was actually white who was winning. Huh. Let's see. So the opening was, I think, quite normal. I think we played it well. So here, the bishop out. So we castled. Here, black is slightly better, I think. Yeah, slightly. It's -1. Funny. No, that's the best move. Good. Oh, that was a miss. Apply more pressure. More pressure to that piece. Yeah, of course, why not? Build up the pressure. And if the knight moves, like here, we can just take. But then well, I don't know. But it's not that bad. Saving, okay. That's an okay move. A free pawn. What was better? Pushing the pawns. I'm not really using my centrum pawns in all of my games. I'm quite passive with them. It was a little bit dubious. That's the best move. I like it. Yep, that's okay. Yep, it's not all that bad. That's the best move. Queen trade, yep. Now I can push the pawns. Kick the knight out. Push it again. Knight goes back. Rook infiltration. That's a huge miss. And that's a miss. What did I had here? Ah, I could block it off in that way, but okay. Okay. But we gave him the pawn, and now, ooh, that's a blunder. But what could he have done? Oh, he had that check. Okay. That's the best move. That's a good move. Yep, so takes. And I thought that I was completely winning here, but it's actually equal. White is slightly better, despite this pawn being so close to promotion. Oh, I'm happy that the pawn move there was the best move actually, yes. So trying to preserve the pawns there. That was a dubious move here. That was an excellent move. Now he's giving me a couple of checks. And now we can march the pawn. That was a mistake. Because of that. Check. No, that was the wrong direction. What should have he done? He should have gone there. Yeah, and then queen. And I think rook takes, of course. Oh, let's turn off the feedback. That's what makes it slow, I'm sorry. Yeah, rook takes queen. And then, of course, rook takes rook. Right? I mean, yes. No. No. Because of h7. And this is unstoppable. I cannot stop him from queening. Yeah. That pawn was... the pawn is fast and dangerous. So after this sequence... I should have taken the knight. Ah. Stuck fish. Yep, and now I'm completely losing. I have 2 pawns and a bishop. So one move can make all the difference here. And okay, I have to look it up after recording how I could have played this endgame a little bit better. Because it's just not good. Now takes, and now I am in time to stop the pawn. And now he allows me to capture the knight, and then it's, yeah. Now, pushing actually was also fine by the computer. It was actually slightly better. But I was just, well, and then here, I just give him so much. I think taking the pawn was just as easy. And this is straightforward. All right. Well, I'm exhausted after this game. I really am. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope I will see you back tomorrow for a new game. Goodbye.